So, yeah, you read the title. My coworker wrote a freaky, horny love song just for me. And now I have to work with her for the next 6 months, every single day of my life, one-on-one. So here's my friend reacting to this video for the first time and me joining him for that wonderful, joyous experience.
Okay, I know you're fucking ready. I don't know if I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, oh, fuck you.
It's not like I'm not used to it.
That's where I got to and then I quit.
Maybe I should just forget. But your fire's like a water I would drink. When I look at you, I know that I can't think. So I'm here again. I must be here again. I'd do exactly what I would. Why do you send a little Red Riding Hood astray off to the pack of wolves? They said the body system's better run.
So that's what it was.
Oh God. Oh, I felt like I was in class where you like lock eyes with your friend and you can't laugh, which makes it so much worse. I originally had gotten maybe that first little bit in and I said I can't do this and I instantly clicked away.
Okay, what do you think so far though, like on the music?
The composition wise of like vocals, it's very good. The subject line needs to change.
It's not even bad yet.
Your fire's like a water that I want to drink. I was like,
Continuing to clip 2 of 8.
Oh God.
Losing light. I was told to leave on a certain path, but how are we not certain I'm a psychopath? I'm in love, to me that's a fact. But I'm here again. All the flowers, all the trees, all the birds and all the bees. Strange things are tempting me, and I feel something change under the moonlight.
Was that the howling?
I don't know. I won't know until I heard the next one. I clip 2. I honestly think it's still not bad yet.
How do we know I'm not a psychopath? Newsflash, you are. 8 minutes. Do you have to get psych evaluated to get your job?
No.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
To plant trees?
Yeah.
I don't even think they gave me a background check. The term length is only 11 months total. And then I'm free.
Yeah. What, so for 6 more months?
So for 6 more months I have to like see this person every single day of my life.
You're in your van, and it's like a foggy morning, and then you look behind you in your like passenger like side car window, and there's just face and handprints, but there's nobody there.
I'm here again. I'm here again. I'm here again. Don't let her know. Don't let her know. I'm here again. Don't let her know. Don't let her know. I'm here again. Don't let her know. Don't let her know. I'm here again. Don't let her know. Don't let her know. I'm here again. I'm waiting just to get the thumbs up to pounce. I wanna take your bed ride, let's ride, it's your birthright, if it feel right.
Bro, on a Wednesday afternoon, you're sending this? No way. It would have, if I ever did have to send
Does the day of the week fucking mean something here?
Yes, because it means you have to see them for another 2 days of that week. If you're gonna send some crazy shit like this, you're on Friday. That means you got the weekend where you don't gotta be like, I gotta see this person tomorrow, I gotta interact with them. What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
You did something. Like, I don't know what you did.
I don't know, man. I was just like a decent person.
Damn, that's all it takes? I've been going about this all wrong.
Yeah, because you're a dick.
And I own it.
Balancing my chakras.
Fuck your chakras.
Don't say it.
We got 4 more to go through.
We haven't even gone to the howling.
Under your kaleidoscope light, never taking up with you, baby. I'm red-eyed. We work together, so I'm hoping that my sweat dried. Wanna turn you on, not off, like your solar light. Red, white, spread wide. What's it gonna be? Time. I'm tired of being held back at your bedside. Let me in, 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 let me in. I've become. Let me in, 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 let me in. I've become the. Let me in, 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 let me in. But I've become the. I've become the wolf.
Oh wow, there weren't very many lyrics in that clip.
Me to my parents after they locked me out of the house. Let me in, let me in. It's giving very, like, sleep paralysis theme vibes of crouching near the bedside.
When I told her this shit mortified me, she's like, I'm sorry, I didn't know it would mortify you. I didn't mean to mortify. What the fuck do you mean? What the fuck? This is the scariest thing someone's ever done to me.
Oh, God. And we had a guy threaten to stab us.
Well, you threatened to stab me. You were just there. I told you not to be there.
Yeah.
Here's the next one.
I've become the wolf. I've become the wolf. Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. I've become the wolf. I've become the wolf. Let me in, 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 let me in. I've become the wolf. 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 I've become the. Let me in, 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 let me. I've become the wolf. Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in.
You can see how it got to 8 minutes.
Yeah. There is definitely some filler that could have been cut.
I become the wolf, I become the wolf, I become the wolf, I become the wolf, I become the wolf. I become the wolf, I become the wolf, I become the wolf, I become the wolf.
One eternity later.
I don't know if there are more lyrics.
I don't.
I low-key blacked out while listening to it.
I can't imagine what good she thought would come from this.
There's 2 more.
I become the wolf, 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 I become the wolf,
I can't imagine what good she possibly thought could come from this.
Don't worry, I'll show you the text from after I responded to it. Because it took me a long time to think of what the fuck to say to this.
Other than I'm getting a restraining order. I'm not letting you in.
Zoya said I should report her to HR for sexual harassment.
I mean, Zoya ain't wrong. Also, you fucking gave up on minute 4 of the lyrics. Just cut the rest of it. I know I genuinely joked about doing an essay on the lyrics, but I might. I could make an essay on this.
Okay, I think the like will he cry, will she cry part is like one of us, she knows one of us is crying, or maybe both of us are crying in response to this. Zoya said it made her feel really uncomfortable.
Yeah. Because I mean, if we're using the
literal meaning of
crying wolf is lying.
I don't think she meant it that way though.
No. Unless it's like you
I
crying
think-
wolf, which
No,
then would be
I-
like letting her down slowly in some kind of like white lie way.
Wouldn't me crying wolf be reporting her to HR?
It should be. That should be you howling to HR tomorrow.
I don't know what to say.
I know what to say. Get a restraining order. God damn. I'm trying to imagine what she thought was going to come from this.
Sex?
Was she like, he'll run over and then he'll be the wolf?
She's the wolf. Did you not hear her? Did you not fucking hear her?
That's right, she wanted to be let in, not you. You weren't pounding on her door. Because that would then be on the news. If the roles were switched, you would be on the news, and that's how I would find out. And with the caption of "Crazy bitch sent 8-minute love song."
Freaky horny love song. I want to get you in the bed. Oh my god.
Stand by your bed. Let me in.
Thing is, it took me until she said something about you're building a house in your car for me to realize, oh, she is absolutely talking about me.
I didn't even hear that. I think I was too deep.
I think it was in number 3. Should we replay that? Because that one had the most content.
Replay the rap.
You turned your car into a house, now I'm looking at you like I'm gonna lose a spouse. We couldn't do the training so far, we can't house. What's my feet? Something about a hot man and a mouse. Is this something I should announce? Cause what I gotta do to get you actually aroused? I don't know how you feel, but my feelings so pronounced. I'm waiting just to get the thumbs up as pounds. I wanna take your bed ride, let's ride. It's your birthright if you feel right.
Lord save me.
Oh, I just realized that line.
What one?
I want to take you to bed, let's ride, because it's a fucking car.
Also, the Man of the Mouse line is a reference to when we were doing phase out for tree work, we found a mouse and we were like playing with it. So like she references a lot of specific events in this.
Under your kaleidoscope light, never taking up with you, baby. I'm red-eyed. We work together, so I'm hoping that my sweat dried. Wanna turn you on, not off, like your solar light. Red, white, spread wide. What's it gonna be? Time. I'm tired of being held back at your bedside. Let me in, let me in, let me in.
Has this woman dated before?
She has a boyfriend.
Oh, actively.
I thought you read the whole chat.
Listen, dude, there was so many details. There was like 50 people talking. And I was still trying to, like, I think I still was deafened a little bit from the 10 seconds I listened to it.
So, yeah, no, she has a boyfriend, and at first I was like, is she trying to, like, leave her boyfriend for me? Is she trying to cheat on her boyfriend?
Mm-hmm.
She's just polyamorous.
I have questions. Like, I wish that I could have this soundbite and then slow it down to times 10, like 0.10 speed. So I can go through word by word and just decipher what good she thought was going to come from this.
We can make that happen.
Technology.
Technology. I found a little sus when she was like, came up to me and was like, because I'm leaving, and she's gonna do a second term, and she's like, what if the next like American member isn't as strong or competent as you? And I literally am so stupid, I didn't think anything of that.
But I didn't pick up on the TikTok girly book quote. I need a strong, competent man to save me.
I didn't. I don't have TikTok.
That doesn't stop you from knowing the brain rot.
I don't know that brain rot, actually. But she said that, and my response was literally, it was like, you're gonna have to train him.
Oh my god.
Okay, I have the video here. Now, all I have to do is fucking slow.
The thing is, she's not even like ugly either. Like, I think from the video I've seen of her, she's not like ugly.
No.
She's like genuinely like a good looking person. And I was like, that's crazy. That's a crazy thing she did.
Okay, the way I feel about her looks is absolutely nothing. Oh, she's just a person. Yeah, no, that's about it.
You don't look at her and recoil.
But that's what you are all expecting. So y'all literally said, she's like, oh, I thought it'd be like, okay, just Google, like, what'd she say to Google? It was like, look up on...
Knowing Zoya, it was probably like big fat ugly white girl.
Look up Reddit polysexual.
Okay, now you got what you wanted. Which one were you laughing at? That one?
Okay, that's what Zoya was picturing.
I imagine her
And
name.
I think that's what you were all picturing.
Stop. This sounds like ancient chanting. We're gonna get cursed.
So that's the song.
I feel there needs to be an essay.
Okay, now you have to see the texts.
Yeah.
They're on my phone now. Okay, so she sends me the link and says, probably the best song I've written so far. Sounds too sick not to send. Please don't be mad. Please don't be mad.
Please don't get a restraining order. Please don't get a restraining order on me.
And then let's look at what time she sent this. Yesterday at 4:30 p.m. and then I didn't respond until 6:30 p.m. It took me 2 hours to think of a reply. My reply is, yeah, whoa, that was sick. Incredible lyricism, incredible voice. High key, that mortified the fuck out of me. Though I had no idea you felt that way. Unfortunately, I do not feel it back. But I respect how vulnerable a position you put yourself in to send it, and if I were a judge on America's Got Talent, I'd hit the gold buzzer.
That's why you golden buzzer her! That's crazy. That's a crazy, you know that's crazy, right? The golden buzzer her on her fucking like love song attempt.
I didn't know what else to say.
I don't know what to say either, because it's like you were really hyping her up, and then you just swap her legs out from underneath her, with a quick sweep. Shit, high key mortified the fuck out of me.
She responds, I know I'm not like hot shit, but writing got it out of my system, LMAO. I'm high key sorry you are mortified. Damn. I can probably chill out more now, especially knowing that whereas I took a bit of things as potentially flirting, at least in the beginning just teasing, at the end of the day, I want hot people to know they're hot, and being poly doesn't help. I feel weirder when I don't get to give the songs to people, unfortunately, lol. And thank you for the compliments. These past four songs have been way better than anything before, but I've been at it forever. As long as you aren't mad.
When you're not looking, she's taking photos of you. She has a shrine.
No. I think you missed what she said. She does this to people often. I just want hot people to know they're hot.
There's gonna be a support group.
Like a therapist that gets guys that are like, this crazy chick
This crazy bitch wrote 3 songs about me.
So after she says, as long as you aren't mad, haha, I say, not mad, kinda flattered, kinda scared, lol. She says, I won't be big bad wolf, I promise, lol. I hope it'll make you less scared that I get crushes on nearly fucking everyone like an idiot. Way too much beauty on earth for comparisons in my opinion. But this one was getting to me a bit. Especially when I first saw your tattoos. They are very sick.
This is cope.
I lose them pretty instantly when I know there's no chance. Talking about crushes.
Mm-hmm.
What a bizarre person.
That's the kinder way of saying it. That's an insane thing to do to somebody. Can you imagine if I did that to one of my coworkers? I'd be fired instantly. On the spot. don't you grabby hands at me.
It's gonna haunt my dreams.
Dude, that should be your next D&D character. A werewolf that is just like,
I thought you were gonna say my next D&D character should be right. Okay, that's it. That's all I need.
I really want to like edit it so when she starts rapping, it goes like the baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
Perfect.
Now we're gonna play a game of backgammon to ease my nerves,
Oh, fucking.
but it's probably actually gonna raise my cholesterol or cortisol.
Your cholesterol? Are you eating the pieces, Big Mac? Dude.
No, my cortisol, my fucking stress.